You ever have one of those days? Have you ever? I have. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We're still live. We had our own time anomaly.
We seem to have lost a half hour. Well, you better wrap it up. You only got 50 seconds.
Wow. What the hell just happened?
I don't know. I thought we were done. I really did.
So did I. That was really weird. That was strange. That's really strange. I gotta mute that. So.
Oh my god.
Wow.
My computer shut down and everything. I gotta go, man.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's Don and I having a time anomaly of our very own. As if on cue, we're about to leave. And we actually had left.
We were gone. I was on my way out the door. I'm like, why is everybody talking about 8:30? What do you mean? What?
Hey, and I looked up and I was like, why is the YouTube clock wrong? I looked at my computer clock and I was like, oh, no, it's not wrong.
Did we stop a half hour early?
We did.
Oh my goodness. I was already out the door. My feet were in my shoes heading out the door. Oh my God. We have a call.
Oh, shoot. I'm not even connected to the call board.
Maybe it's a...
I'm not even connected to the call board, so I can't even take a call right now. That is so weird, dude. Hello in there.
Knock, knock. Anybody home?
Hi, guys. April Fools.
Oh, my God. Deb's like, at least you guys keep the show interesting. I thought we were... I just got in. I just got my computer booted up. And there's a lot of people in here again. Like, oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
I'm sweating. I'm laughing so hard.
It's so hilarious. Like, wait, it's only 8:30.
See ya.
You guys, I'm going home.
Go home. I don't like you guys no more.
Oh, my God.
Mary Brim says, you needed this tonight, Brent. This is why it happened.
Oh, it's so stupid. It's just hilarious. Oh, my God.
I swear to God, I thought we were done.
Well, tonight's kind of been about time anomalies, ladies and gentlemen. So we had one of our own. Oh, wow. I'm just crying.
Oh my God. Why are they talking about 9:30, 8:30? We can't be 30. The show ends at 9. What are you guys doing?
Don's like, where are these people picking up a half hour?
Wait a minute. So they said, wait a minute. They said they're in Australia and they're 18 hours ahead of us, not 18 and a half.
Oh my God. That's so hilarious. Jesus. Oh, you just never know, ladies and gentlemen, what the hell is going to happen on the portal. But I'm telling you, we can deal some strange crap in a hurry. We just have no concept of normal here on the show. I got to pull up my notes. Oh, God, Don.
Mary said we had a whole conversation while you guys were gone. Like, catch pace in like, half an hour. We'll see ya.
Wait, why'd they leave us?
I feel abandoned by my parents again. Oh my God, my ears hurt. My mouth, my
I'm just
face hurts.
Crying. I gotta try to call back. I gotta call
sweating.
Back. Oh no, ladies and gentlemen, Don and I can screw up a show like nobody's business. We don't even practice this stuff. This comes natural. Oh.
Make sure to hit that thumbs up, and if you're that troll, be that thumbs down dick. We're okay.
Yeah.
Here, as a matter of fact, there's one more for me. Wow.
Oh no, I'm just so shocked.
Oh.
I'm absolutely shocked. I'm reconnecting to the call board just because everything was shut down.
Pam says we're all dumbfounded.
And people were talking about a portal thon. That was like a portal unthon.
Oh, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, I think we're connected to the call board now too. So we better let Jess talk. All right, give it to us, Jess.
I hit the like button again, by the way. The part 2 of the like. And anyways, that was too funny. You guys really did have a time anomaly there. I'm like, wait a second. You guys are shutting down early. That was quick.
No, that was so funny.
You guys ought to do. You guys ought to get some bloopers.
Oh,
you know, like
God.
a.
You have no idea how
You guys
long
gotta
that
get
show would be.
bloopers.
That would be the
That
whole
would-
marathon.
that would
Just
be-
watching us
That
screw
would be a
up.
hell of a long show. we've already got an archive of that.
No, like the best of bloopers. That's what I was thinking.
I don't think there's
You
any
guys oughta
best
get-
of.
you
They're
guys-
just all there.
Get that rolling.
Oh goodness.
That would be the best blooper of all right now.
Yeah.
I don't know. Have you seen the Black-Eyed Kids
Yeah.
episode?
I think I might have laughed harder tonight.
I've heard of a Black-Eyed Peas, but I've never seen many Black-Eyed Kids.
Well, you're missing out, let me tell you. We were at like 60-some people, and now we're at 36.
Well, hey, whatever, however it happens.
Well, we
Oh,
can
goodness.
clear a room like nobody's business, Jess. I'm just telling
Do it
you.
quick too. I was like, see ya.
This must be the comedy hour.
Yeah, this is a
I was
comedy.
looking at the time. I'm like, whoa. It's like you guys are cutting out real early. It's like not even 9:30. It's not 9:37. It's 8:37.
Where'd this 37 come from?
Yeah, I don't know. We were trying to figure out what was wrong with all the clocks and why was everybody saying it was 8:30.
He said, was the YouTube clock wrong?
Hey, welcome to the Twilight Zone, guys.
That's where we live, Jess. That's what we
There's
call
no-
home.
Oh, great God.
There's always some oddness in the portal, and I'm used to it.
Yeah, well, we're not.
We create new weirdness
not.
all the time. Oh God.
And bloopers. But I love it. I just wanted to say hi to you guys and hi to Anubis and Minion.
Thank you, Jess. We appreciate it, and we
do,
love you too.
yes.
And thanks so much for calling
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll be having a good birthday this Tuesday.
Good. Oh, excellent.
Oh, yeah,
Excellent.
happy birthday
Happy
this
early
Tuesday.
birthday to you.
Hope you have a good time, whatever it is you're doing, and happy birthday from us in case I forget.
Yep.
Oh, I'm on a mini vacation right now.
nice.
So there we
All
go.
right. Have a
There
good
you go.
time. And thanks for
Oh, I
calling
know.
in. Okay.
Yep.
We'll see ya.
All right. Bye.
Yeah.
We got another call, and this is Miss Nellie. How you doing, Nellie?
Hi, I'm doing okay. I was just checking on y'all.
I think there might be a gas leak.
Yeah. I was just wondering if Don brought to work his show and tell today.
It's what? What do you mean it's show and tell?
Oh, because he was talking about time slips.
Oh,
So he was showing us and showing us how to do it.
Oh, gosh, right. No, I swear to God, I thought we were done. I looked up, I saw the clock, it said 56 seconds. I said, Brent, wrap up your thoughts and then he was like, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, well, thanks. Well, it was a good night. Yeah. And then all of a sudden we're like, what?
yes, that's
What
it.
just happened?
Yeah. Y'all need to go back and read our comments because we kept on talking while y'all was gone.
Oh, I know. It was like, wait, it's only 8:30. Why?
You know what's nice is all this chat is still connected though. So
Yeah, well, so far, I mean, it'll be in 2 episodes on YouTube, so we're just padding our stats, I guess.
Paisley.
Well, y'all have a good night.
Oh, we will. Thank you.
Thank
and
you,
thank
Nellie.
you for the laugh.
You're very welcome. Free of charge.
Stick around. There's
Bye.
plenty more. All right, see ya.
Paisley from the Spaces Between says show and tell time slips. So, yeah, no doubt. Put
Yeah.
down the keg. Yeah,
We,
thanks.
we not only discuss things, ladies and gentlemen, we demonstrate them.
Oh, man.
I can't even believe that happened, Don. I don't know what to do with the next 16 minutes because I just feel
don't know
whatever I
either.
try to do is just going to look stupid at this point.
We're just going to start laughing about it.
Oh, I'll be laughing about this for a while.
Well,
Oh.
what? The Black Eyed Kids episode was a good 10 minutes I had to cut out.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, oh my God, that's too much.
Oh, God,
Oh.
this is too much.
Okay, so I don't know, Anubis, you got to get down, buddy. Thank you.
Aw.
Thank you.
Little fluffy boy needs some love. He heard all that laughing and went, I need to be in on this. But my eyes are now drying out finally. Ay, I tell
Oh,
you,
gracious.
that was a hell of a laugh.
You got to
So
stay down, buddy.
I know you guys you guys are completely understanding and we appreciate that. It's weird. It's weird. I swear the show is over.
I did too.
It was like somehow that was a whole 2 hours in my head. That was strange.
Oh, Jesus.
Don's
Like,
volume
what?
pops on. It's like, yes, it's weird. It's weird. All right, I'll read this. So this happened to me in 3rd grade, and it scared me so much I started crying and had to go to the office to talk to the principal about it. I was in the hallway for misbehaving, and my neighbor, Tad, who was a year younger than me, came walking out of class to my right, passed in front of me, and headed down some stairs. We said hi to each other, and about 20 seconds later, he walked out of the same class, passed in front of me, and headed down the stairs. Oh, I just stared at him, confused, and I got afraid. And he looked back like, why are you looking at me like that? I never realized how much it was like the Matrix deja vu. Yeah, from the movie where the black cat comes out twice. Yeah. Apparently, that was it.
Apologies to TFR as well. They thought we were leaving too, but you got back in, right?
Yeah,
'Cause
we're in the vault. We're in all
Yeah.
that. So
Don Quixote was only 90 minutes. Thanks for the show. See you next week.
did he leave?
No, he goes, messing with our heads. You're all forgiven. Thank you.
We appreciate that. Yeah, we can mix it up like
Oh,
nobody's
yeah.
business.
We're good at that. Oh, it's been a while since we had a good chuckle. So
Well, yeah. I mean, and reconnecting on TFR is easy enough, but
yeah,
unfortunately we created 2 streams now on YouTube.
yeah.
But
Well,
that's all right. It just makes it look like we've done a lot more than we did.
we know who our friends are.
Yeah. We got 38 of them.
Oh wow, yeah.
That's how many came back so far from the 63 that were in here
we were.
before we aborted the show. Abort. Eject. We ejected out of the Batcopter. Unbelievable. Good to see you, Deb, again. Thank you for being
goodness.
here. Nelly, real deal.
Yeah.
At 12 years of age, my mom let me stay in the truck as she went grocery shopping, and as I wait, I see an old guy walking towards the truck with an indescribable look at me as if I know too much. He stops 5 feet from the truck and looks at me for a couple of seconds, then heads back the exact same way he came. It was really rather traumatic for me for some reason, and very confusing at that age. 5 to 6 years later, my dad was showing me home videos of us at Yellowstone at Old Faithful. I noticed the same guy, same look, same clothes, peering at us on camera and at me through the TV. I'm freaked out just retelling this. Well, that's creepy.
That's creepy.
That's really creepy. Wow. Okay. That's a strange one. At a friend's place back in 2008, we were all teenagers and we had a cool shed at a friend's that we'd hang out in every weekend. It had 4 sets of bunk beds, tables, and fireplace, TV, fridge, etc., the whole lot. One night, we're all hanging out in there when I decided I needed to go to the bathroom. I walked out the front door of the shed and started to walk to the right when I stopped. Now let me explain the layout here. As you walk out of the shed, his house is to the left, and to the right is where we all parked our cars. Where we all parked our cars. Okay. Further out, you're left with empty fields and trees. It was dark by now, the lights from the house illuminating the space between the house and our cars, but trailing off just past them as I took a step to the right, intending to go to the cars to relieve myself, I saw my friend's older brother standing there. Well, I watched him for a good 5 to 10 seconds as he stood there, facing into the darkness. He then proceeded to walk behind a couple of trees and a car before he disappeared. Confused, I walked back in the shed and asked my friend what his brother was doing out by the cars. The conversation went as followed. Hey, man, what's your brother doing by the cars? He says, what do you mean? I said, me. He just walked off behind the cars. And his brother said, I'm right here. I looked over, and there his brother was, sitting down on one of the chairs with a drink. He was wearing the exact same clothes as I saw him in, and the only way to get him into the shed was through the door that I was standing in the way of. To this day, I have no idea how it all happened. I'm guessing I was just seeing things, but the fact that I watched him walk around for a good 10 seconds has always puzzled me. I've never had anything else like that happen. Weird. That's plenty weird. Next one. I got my wisdom teeth out in 2000, right around the time that the original Matrix came out on VHS. I was bombed completely out of my mind on Percocet after coming back from the surgery. I had awful wisdom teeth. And my mom basically just dropped me in bed and went and rented the movie for me because I'd never seen it in the theaters. Well, I remember being irritated that the sun through the windows was making the TV glare, but being too out of it to get up. A little bit after the black cat glitch in the Matrix scene, I passed out and apparently slept for about 8 hours. And the tape in the VHS machine kept rewinding itself and playing over and over again. I woke up and the movie was roughly at the same spot as when I passed out, but it was completely dark outside, 0 time lapse for me. Completely lost in my mind, started freaking out and screaming because I thought I'd discovered the secret and somebody turned off the sun. I remember crying, trying to explain my panicked family who had never let me live it down. Well, that's nothing to do with he passed out.
What?
He passed out in the movie. It just happened to be about the same place. I don't think that qualifies. Next. Hi, Nubis. Do you think that qualifies, Nubis?
Wow.
No? I don't either. We're in agreement. All right, the next one. I was driving down the highway, about to make a right at a red light. No one next to me. And as I'm about to turn, I hear crushing metal, terrible noises. I look over, and it looks as if this red car drove into a wall. There was nothing even near him. His front end was completely smashed like there was an invisible wall. I got out of the car to help the person. It was lightly smoking, or it could have been just steam, and no one was in the car. Weirdest thing that ever happened to me, and no one believes me. I wouldn't either, and I'm starting to believe I made it up, even though deep down I know I didn't. Now, there's a footage of something like that, a video. No, you're not climbing on the laptop, sunshine. You got to get down. There's footage of that during the break video, the middle break video, where, we do the ghost clips and the stuff, the Ouija board stuff.
Right.
And there's a car that just kind of hits something. Now, I just always considered those photoshopping or, some kind of visual effects. Like there's, probably not legitimate, but to actually see a story of somebody that claims to have witnessed something like this, you got to wonder, what if the person just got ejected and their body was not even near the car?
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
I don't know, just a thought. But anyway.
Wow.
Wowers indeed.
So Crow Creek Cryptids was like, Don was like, meep, meep.
You Roadrunner.
I was out of here. Hi, Rebecca. Nice to see you. New name to us, or at least to me, at least.
Rebecca. I think Rebecca's been in here before.
Okay, well.
I think so.
Yeah.
Brent's not usually big on comedy. What?
He tries real hard. It's Dawn that has to get it moving. Then Brent can just take it from there.
I'm not big on comedy. What?
We're here to
amuse you. I never. Take it outside, Rebecca. She's the TFR chatter.
Oh.
Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. That's awesome. Excellent. I am big on comedy, but I'm also, a thoughtful, heartwarming, caring person as well. I'm just saying.
Oh, my God.
Speaking of comedy, thank you very much. I'm here all night. I think the strangest glitch I've ever found was back when I was in high school. I was talking to a friend on the phone describing a dream I'd had about an ice skating rink, and then he starts to describe the rest of the dream to me from the opposite point of view. It was a while ago, so I don't remember everything, but we both described the scenery, what the people were doing, etc. It freaked me out when that happened. Wow. So that would speak to perhaps some kind of group mind or something. You know what I mean? Like perhaps it wasn't just a dream. It was some kind of gathering of consciousness
Oh yeah.
to witness something. Man, you are persistent,
I
aren't you?
know
little
he's just
Fluffy?
all over.
Why are you so persistent, you little fuzzy boy? All right, come on now. Give me a break here.
He's been rather vocal today.
Oh, is that he's right on your cord?
No.
Okay. Got it. Sorry
Dogs,
about that.
dogs and cats in my headphone cords.
Yeah, that's for sure. I was chasing a bug that was zipping around my apartment, moving oddly like it'd stop and hover. Not quite the right word, but more like it would stop and freeze in place midair. Regularly. My girlfriend came over asking what the hell I was doing. I said, trying to kill this weird bug. And we both looking at it against a solid white background, and it just vanishes. Stopped existing. We looked everywhere. Nothing. Bug just teleported out of the apartment. That's creepy. Again, it's these little weird little events, but how profound is that? What did it demonstrate?
You know, I have a problem with using the idea of a fly, because how hard is it to keep your eye on a fly to begin with?
Right, but two of them against a white backdrop?
Well,
I mean, you should be able to track that kind of motion. And two people, one of you should at least. But, I mean, it is plausible that something about the light made it just kind of hard to see. But what if it did just disappear?
maybe there was a ghost there, and because if you take a fly and put it in your freezer, they won't die. They go into hibernation.
So it just dropped suddenly?
So a ghost appeared, created a cold spot.
You realize how that sounds?
Flew in. Yeah,
Weird.
as
That's
implausible as watching a fly fly. That's how implausible
Well,
it is.
I watch them fly all the time. That's completely plausible.
But
They don't generally just disappear.
It's easy to lose track of a fly while you're trying to sit and watch it.
It could
easy.
very well be.
It's
Be.
It's a cloaked Romulan fly. Yes, thanks, Duke. It's a Romulan. Yes.
Well, the
it's
Romulans.
a warbird.
It turns out they're all really small. We thought they were. They look much bigger on TV. The warbirds.
They do add quite a few pounds.
Klingon. Yeah. We're down to 4 minutes. I can read a couple more of these.
Okay.
I was sitting watching TV when I heard a few loud bangs as if someone fell down the stairs. I ran out to see, but there was nothing there. Just as I went back to sit down, my brother fell down the stairs. Aw, that's too bad. I'm chuckling as I say it. Yeah, I'm a bit sadistic. Oh, that's too bad. When I was around 12, my older brother was 15. We were at this huge playground we used to go to on some weekends, and it was out of the country, so it was kind of place that you would only go every now and then when parents wanted to take their kids on a day trip kind of thing. I guess it's out in the country. There were two big hills, and each had several slides going down the outside. And on one of the hills, there was these slides that went inside the hill, and then came out the bottom. So you would climb up to the top of the hill, then sit on the slide and go down and in through these tunnels, twisting and winding and coming out the bottom. I guess there's a pic somewhere, but my brother and I were at the top of the hill waiting for one of the slides. It got pretty busy when we noticed a boy getting out of one of the slides. He had obviously walked up, or it had gotten in and changed his mind, and we moved out of the ways. And as an older man went in to help him out, grabbed his hand, lifted him out of the slide, and we didn't think much about it, and went down the other slide and went on with our day. No more than half an hour later, we were back at the top of the hill waiting to go down another slide when we looked over the side, and that boy had come out of, and there was a cage welded over the entrance to the slide.
Oh.
I asked my brother, hey, did you see that boy come out of there before? And he said, what the hell? Yeah, with that man. We went over, had a look at the slide, and there was absolutely no way anyone could have get into it or out of that slide. The cage looked like it had been there for weeks. We still bring it up every now and then, and I don't know if it was paranormal or a glitch or what.
Wow.
Crazy stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely crazy
Yeah,
stuff.
that's crazy.
2 minutes.
Those are the kinds of anomalies we like to hear about, though.
Yeah, they are, because it could be just a manifestation, could be a glimpse at another timeline. Who knows? In college, I met a friend, and shortly afterward had a dream about being on a trip with his family who I had never met, and several months after this dream, the exact interactions and conversations played out. I knew the next 3 things him and his family were going to say before it even happened. That's, again, precognition, right?
Yes.
That's what it sounds like to me. Or those are NPCs.
Oh, good point.
They could be NPCs, not even organic consciousness.
Ah.
I'm just saying, if you believe in that kind of stuff, there's definitely a possibility. How many organic consciousness are there? Well, I don't know. But that sounds like a pre-programmed kind of response.
Duke says stupid troll won't find this stream.
We'll keep it hidden. We'll just keep launching new streams.
Eduardo, thanks for yeah, you know what? You almost missed us though because we shut down about 15 minutes ago.
And we're about to shut down again in another
We are.
1.5 minutes.
Is that it? Okay, so maybe it was more than half an hour ago.
Yeah, well, just about a half hour ago.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we prematurely ended the stream. We had a time anomaly.
We had a premature.
Don't you go there. Don't you do that. Stop that thought right now before it changes the rating of our show. Family friendly, Don. Family friendly.
Okay. All right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I guess we're at the gate again. Don, anything in closing? Go aheed.
Paisley Wild.
Coming up on YouTube as well.
Yes. This
As
time it might
TFR.
actually happen.
Yeah. This time she
Wow.
might actually come on after
Wow.
we're done.
Oh goodness.
God bless it. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I guess that's going to wrap it up for us. You're welcome, Renee. Renee's in the TFR chat as well,
Yep.
posting bikini girls, as it turns out.
It's Heather Locklear.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
In the blue, too?
Yeah.
This?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Lots of Heather, and she likes to wear bikinis, apparently, or did at that time anyway.
Well.
But that's going to do it for us, ladies and gentlemen. It's been an absolute pleasure to be doing the show for you. And tonight, you even got 2 shows. That's how much we love you guys. We did 2 shows for you tonight. So, anyway, 4 minutes to go. Nelly, we're watching it carefully this time, Nelly. You can bet we're not going to log off early this time. So, I don't know. I guess that's it. Tomorrow I'll be on to do some...
There's no bumper music.
There's
We're
no
out of
bumper
time.
music. All right. Love you. Good night.